MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very, very confident all of a sudden.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents?
Look, I'm not going to hold you.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy. Our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul basketball. I'm Blake Zuniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
About a minute into this first quarter. Another three for Paris.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
He gets it in there.
Not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, but he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints in this game.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing, damn it, he can do what he can.
Pass to Toprak. Basket is good. The assist from Guvan.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Here's Paris. Yeah, 4-point game. 4-3 James. That one won't drop, and it's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Kaya. And Elich pulls it down. Ganesh with the steal. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. Everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
They get the rebound. Now Paris FC basket with it. They lead by 4. Launches it. It's good, as 5 others before it were. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
To the paint. Ball. Drops in the layup for 2.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
Here's James. 16 points for him. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Paris, another triple.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Kaya with a bucket.
Well, credit Kaya with some major energy. When big men like him work hard on the glass, they sometimes get reward for it.
Three-pointer James. Another 3 for Paris.
And you got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Illich. From past the arc, and again, James for three.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Toronto.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Ganesh. It's rebounded by Dumont. Outside James. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after. Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. Second quarter. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
13 feet out, connects, the jumper drops.
I like that from Yilmaz. Just take what the defense allows.
Harris with the lead. Now James. He's got 25. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Korkmaz. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, this is a game again. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Solid comeback effort.
And that effort has to keep up.
4-3 James. Istanbul basketball with the rebound. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shoots. No good. That would have tied it. The three ball. James can't get that one to fall.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
They should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid any attention to him.
And Paris FC basket, call time. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Paris. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. This one for three. Rebounded by Kaya. And it's been a very successful stretch for them.
You're right. This is quite a run they're on.
Gavon with it. Now guarded by James. Kick out to Gavon. Toprak. And he misses the go-ahead basket. 4-3 James. Here's Illich. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Love the effort right there from Illich. He knows exactly what it takes to win.
It's stolen by James. Over Gavon. And Paris tacks on 2 more. Istanbul trailing. Outside Gavon. Over James. No good with the wing jumper. For three. Rebounded by Kaya.
I tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second half. He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but he needs to give it a rest and just try something else.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk, Tim.
With an exclamation point.
Yeah, and semicolon.
And add another exclamation point after that. That was unforgettable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel.
Count it. And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
You kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
Toprak with it. Picked up by Ahern. Ball from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
not much time needed for Gouvan. He is a big-time scorer.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game. So Paris will get the first possession.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight. Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
He gets it going, and who knows, maybe a big night in store for this fella.
Let's see if he'll get going. Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets the three.
And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Gouvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
The three-pointer is on target.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Inside, here's Gouvan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Three-pointer James. Another three for Paris.
Showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him. Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Ganesh. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's James. He's got 12. And Paris, another triple.
Well, this run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weakness in their defense.
Now here's Gouvan. It's a 10-point game. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Yeah, the defender a little bit out of position. Kayak getting to the line.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Outside James. The fader. Again, it's Paris.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
From deep Toprak. Here's Ganesh. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. And offensive glass getting it done.
Nice sequence from Ganesh. He is opportunistic.
Three-pointer James. Another three for Paris.
Not many can argue Gouvan is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, but he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Gouvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Now here's James. He's got 20. Again, it's Paris.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead. And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
The three is up. Cams it from downtown.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control. And as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be caught, be coachable, and now he's a force. He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Deep toe crack. Kaya left side. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ganesh sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Toprak can't hit. Three-pointer James. Another three for Paris.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And the field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Paris FC basket ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for... Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. Second quarter. Istanbul making a change here. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
For 3. And Paris, another triple.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Substitution.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Pulls it. Toprak grabs the miss. And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yep, you know, they can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, this game will be over quickly. 4-3, James gets it to go from downtown.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. The tray. And Illich pulls it down.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Here's Korkmaz. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
You kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then, about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
To the middle. Kaya. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Kaya playing big in close, playing huge in this EBA final.
Here's James. Again, it's Paris.
That's a very low percentage shot, but it's the result they were looking for.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To Idenish. Off target with the 3.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting an easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Deep Toprak. Harris grabs the miss.
Even with every shot clanging off iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Istanbul basketball with possession here. Pass to Gouval. To stop the run! And that comes off the assist by Kaya.
Well, what I like about Ali Dennis Gouvan is he takes what's available. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't mind firing away.
James, he's open. Again, it's Paris.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And there's a foul. One happened. It hasn't even been close. Paris FC basket ahead, opening a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. Jacks up a three, buries the long-range jumper. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
FC ball.
Here's Paris. Here's the three. And Paris, another triple.
Whoa, that was some serious range from MP.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And he hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
First personal foul.
Well, you look at Ali Denise Gouvan's game, it's pretty much complete. It makes him an elite-level player in this league, and he's got it all figured out.
Pulls up on the wing. James again.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Now Gouvan. 11 points in the game. Scores after the quick crossover. And when you try to compare Gouvan to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gouvan gives the team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we've haven't really seen so far.
Outside Illich. Down low. Istanbul basketball with the rebound. Here's Kaya. The rebound by Zadirko. 4-3 James. Buries it from three-point range.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Well, he, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace.
Lets the three fly. And Paris, another triple.
The answer three from MP. Listen, he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything.
Now here's Toprak. He's closely guarded. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gouval. And here's Ganesh. And another shot. The rebound by Zadirko. James on the wing. He's covered by Gouval. And the basket is good.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Pass to Gouval. Puts up a three. Unable to get that one to go. And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Gouvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
And here's Gouval. 13 points in this game. Kaya outside. Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball. From deep three-point range. And it's Ganesh with the rebound.
With his size, you have to love the way Emil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
That shot wide open.
Such a fiery competitor. Guvan wanted to hit him right back from the arc, so he just makes it happen.
Outside James. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
If they're going to be successful, they need to score it, and they certainly got it today, and then some.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Paris FC basket ahead. Running away with it. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. Welcome back. Only 1/4 left. Paris FC basket, all time. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Hits the outside fadeaway.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock. The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Up top, Guvan. Throwing it down.
We know Guvan is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Guvan to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
Outside Guvan. Launches a three. The shot, no good. Here's Paris. Outside James. From the wing. Again, it's Paris.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing, damn it, he can do with the J.
Ball from outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
WFC ball.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Istanbul ball.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside for Toprak. Pass to Guval. To the inside. Ganesh. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. Monsieur picks one up.
Well, right there, Ganesh using his size to wreak havoc.
Istanbul, Gunesh. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Here's James. Good on the jump shot. Move on with it. And the layup is good.
Showing why he's regarded as a top player in Europe. Ali Deniz Guvan with a monster performance here in the EBA Championship.
Here's James. Again, it's Paris.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Jim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
That one falls.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. But too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, a nice shot by Ganesh.
Who's stopping Ganesh in there? Seriously. These are the types of buckets that Istanbul has to rack up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James. And Paris tacks on 2 more. Ganesh down low. Masur defending.
The kind of powerhouse play you want to see from Ganesh. What a jam.
Fade away. Again, it's Paris.
Yeah, it still went down, but there's no defender on it. No need to go to the fadeaway.
Outside toe crack. And there's a foul called on him. That's his 3rd foul so far.
13 foul. Knocking to the line for
Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket will be crowned as the EBA champions. What an unlikely run it's been for them, and they finish off what they started.
Unreal, guys. I mean, this has to be one of the biggest, fastest tournaments.
Let's go! Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby. Yes.
This is good.
I think he likes you now. Hey, baby. Look it, when me and Boggy started off, we had our problems. But that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin. So technically, there are 2 of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy.
Unbelievable work.
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congrats.
Well, playing here has set me up to succeed at the next.
MP.
We.
MP, what comes next for you? Will you enter the...
I love friends, but my goal is the NBA. Welcome.
Good.
I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway if you want to blow off some
What
steam.
are you talking about, Pops? I'm not trying to get all sweaty before they call my name.
Okay.
I got this new outfit on, and Xander's immortalizing this. Aren't you, Xander?
Sure.
Look at that.
Xander, how does my makeup look?
Xander, tell my mom she looks beautiful. Mom, you look beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
Austin.
Yeah.
Where we at?
We're entering the range where you could hear your name called.
Bet. Okay, everybody
exciting.
remember, I want to hear it on TV first, okay? It's just how I always pictured it. So, Austin,
Yeah,
even if you get a call from a GM, just keep it to yourself, okay?
Marching orders
All right?
haven't changed. Got it.
All right.
If it were me, I would want to know right away. I'm just saying.
Pops, it's a 5-second difference. Chill. Plus,
Hey.
Xander said it's better for the TV show. Ain't that right, Xander?
I think it'd be good either way, but
Great.
I got you.
It's just how I want it, all right? When you get drafted, you can do it your way. Isn't that right, Mom?
Yes. Just relax, honey, okay? This is a day of celebration.
Whoa, quiet. Next pick is in.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select MP.
Yes! I did it!
Hey,
I can't
congratulations,
believe this, man.
You deserve it.
Oh my God, is this
deserve it,
real?
baby.
Is this real, Zen?
How's it feel when Peter find out where you're going?
Man, it's hard to put into words, so what I can say, man, is this is truly a dream come true.
Yes.
Look, I'm going to a great franchise with a great front office who's building something special, and I'm so happy to be a part of that, and I can't wait to get to work for them. Mom, Dad.
Congratulations.
So proud of you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Pop.
Oh, honey.
We did it.
You did it.
Yeah. We get that?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Hey, where's Austin? Austin, what now?
Now you get ready for the rest of your life.
Get out of here, you crazy boy. Ma!
Congrats, bro.
So
Congrats.
proud of you. Thank you.
Wait. What, no, why are you saying like that?
I
Why,
I ain't want to
that's
assume.
weird. Why are you saying it like that?
I didn't want to assume, but you know, I figured after you got drafted.
No. Zen, bro, we're linked now. All right? Look, I got big plans for this season, and I need someone with me I can trust. All right? So obviously you can say no to this deal, but I'm really hoping you don't. Okay?
No, I'm in. I got you.
Look, so I got a couple of ideas already, but they're not really fleshed out.
Hey, listen, no rush of mine, bro. You good?
Bet. I'm gonna link with Austin, have him set up a meeting for us in a few weeks, and then we'll talk about what comes next.
I am at your service.
Okay, you're ear hustling again.
When did our baby boy become a businessman?
Babe, he's been trying to boss me around since he was 18 months old. This ain't nothing new.
Well, Uncle Rick just called and he said everybody's waiting for us at the diner, so we should probably head over soon so we can get to the party.
Okay. Yeah. Man, I still can't believe this is all real.
Just wait. You're only getting started.
Okay, since the beginning of the season, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Come. Okay, how was that? What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the...
want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word BUCKS along with your issue at signal station to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Milwaukee Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as running throwing objects, using improper language gestures, entering the corner of your own play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules. A reminder.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Sarr. Chris Middleton is out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Koulibaly in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. And it's Anthony in at the one. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also...
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Quite a story. Thanks for that report. Goes up from the top of the key. Sarr pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. A night at first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved his game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, where you can see what the upside is with him.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
MP against McCollum. Fades back. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's MP, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more. The Wizards trail by 5. Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Middleton. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Cole Anthony. He's been the guy making things happen for Milwaukee. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass, just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Kevin Porter is out there with MP. Then there's Prince. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Back to Whitmore. Washington moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Johnson for 3. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you gotta love how decisive this rookie Johnson is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
The long-range hit from MP.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Outside Whitmore. Bagley, a screen on Porter. To the paint. And Bagley gets it to go. On the assist by Whitmore.
Great use of the back half there. You gotta love that.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's Trent in for Porter Jr. And then for Washington, George, he's checked in for Bagley. Middleton comes in for Johnson. And it's Bilal Coulibaly in for Whitmore. Pass to Middleton. 4-3, sends it home from three-point land. Middleton's got 11 points.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Granted, recent seasons, the big limiter on Chris Middleton's game has been health.
Yeah, B.A., and it's just so frustrating. Here's a high-impact player, an all-star, and he's always having to come back from something. Not what you want for anyone.
Kispert, the pass to Middleton. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP feature in his game.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner. Shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That's good from George. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. The kick out to Johnson. It's Middleton on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's James. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
He started out strong, and he's only getting stronger. Could be a huge night for him.
Sarr finds Johnson. Now here's Middleton, guarded by Trent. George feels it out a bit. From deep. Rebounded by Trent. It'll count.
Amazing.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Milwaukee out front, up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that? And moving along, a metric for that first half. That's it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters... And then for Washington, Kispert's checked in for Chris Middleton, and it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. McCollum against James. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to George. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
And so in the game for Washington, C.J. McCollum is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Sarr, then there's Corey Kispert, and it's George in at the 4 slot.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. For 3, James.
Come on.
Fires in the triple. MP's got 28.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. Puts up a 3. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. A foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Trent against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And so it's Milwaukee with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Kevin Porter is out there with MP, and it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Back to MP. Cash assisting on the play was Porter. MP's got 32 points in the game. Johnson on the wing. We'll stand now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now. What do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Turner's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarr's checked in for Gill. James outside. Off target with the 3. For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Johnson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Yeah, and this is what Johnson is out here to do. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't hesitate firing.
from deep. MP buries it from 3. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's just his first turnover of the game, so we'll give him a pass on that one.
And the Bucks with some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Turner, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And then for Washington, George, he's checked in for Kispert. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Carrington. And there's James from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Middleton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to George. Oh, great D that time from Portis. MP against McCollum. Takes a 3. And MP good for 3. James has got 38 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Coulibaly. Middleton, left side. Drops in the layup for 2. Middleton's got 20 points.
Look, they haven't really stopped Middleton, so why not keep going to him?
James passes to Portis. McCollum against MP. Fires a 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, BA, the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Pass to Porter. Back to James. A minute 31 left in the game, and he gets it to go. James has got 42 in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
McCollum, a pass to Sarr. Launches it. It's hauled in by Portis. MP with it. Middleton covering. James. Again! Milwaukee!
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Middleton against Prince. Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. Coulibaly with a screen on Portis. For 3, George. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now,
okay.
I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, you know.
Hello, this is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony. Tim Legler. Mamu Kennedy is checked in, and Barrett subbed in for Grady Dick. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Bucks. James comes in for Anthony on the court for the Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Porter is out there with James. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Shed. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. MP outside. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. MP making his way into the NBA now, but his journey has taken him to Europe, where he spent a season playing for Paris FC.
I don't know too much about his time there, but I know that Paris FC is well known for how they develop players. MP seemingly made a huge leap in his skill set and approach, and that's what has led him here to the NBA.
And here's MP for 3. 6 the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points so far.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
Bertle with the ball, picked up by Turner. Bertle, the pass to Barrett. Here's Shed, back to Barrett. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Here's Mamu Kelish. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's MP for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Here's Mamu Kelish. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Porter. Torian Prince is out there at Portis. Then it's James. And it's Sims in at the 5 spot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Ali, thanks. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ingram against Trent. The three. And it's Ingram missing. Bucks trail by 8. So, Tim, we were just talking about Brandon Ingram. Just how impactful of a player is he at this stage of his career?
Well, he's very talented, Kevin, and he's got great length for a wing. The biggest thing for him has been his health. But when he's good to go, there is no question he's a major factor.
Back to Ingram. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Change here. Myrtle's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Kuzma's checked in. On defense, the Bucks only giving up 2 points this quarter. Myrtle with a screen on Trent. Here's Ingram. And just miss after miss right now. MP against Barrett. MP, no good. Toronto leading by 3. And that one's good. Ingram's got 12.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
MP deciding where to go with it. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone. He found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the Ravens stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Sean, thanks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Barrett. The Bucks also with the sub. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Anthony. MP, that's for 2. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Here's quickly. He's got 12. Fires from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's James. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Down low, here's Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Fades. And again, MP. MP's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to quickly. From past the arc. And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots. And he is having an unbelievable game from 3-point range. How long can he keep this up?
And here's Ingram. That one, no good. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. this their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, for them, this was a favorable matchup. These teams were really in different places last year.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have a locker room when he played. He was shooting it.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
How have they kept it this close?
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able... James checked in for Milwaukee. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handles.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. On the wing for McDick and Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up as some shaky defender.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
A 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. James has got 40 points. Pass to Dick. James against Quigley. To the inside. Here's Pirtle, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Pirtle's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
James has a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Quickly finds Barnes. And the rejection by James.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Pass to Barrett. And here's Quickly for 3. And at the close of the third quarter, the close game is both teams putting up points in a hurry. Raptors lead by 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the lead wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Milwaukee, everything they've got. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. James is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3. MP, that's for 2. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. James has got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Prince with the fadeaway. That shot misses.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
James wide open. And the 3 off target.
Raptors lead by 4. To the middle. Ingram passes to Barrett. And Barrett opens it in.
Oh, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. MP's shot is good. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short. But their scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Kuzma's checked in. Here's Shed. And the rejection by MP. Nice shot by Hurdle.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
MP outside. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Shed, covered by MP. From deep, knocks down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Barrett rips down the rebound. Raptors lead by 7. Nice use of a block on the finish.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far.
And we got it.
Substitution on the court.
Ingram against Kuzma. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Kuzma rips down the rebound. Bucks trail by 7. James, feet away from outside.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Quickly. Ingram. The long shot, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. James fires, and he hits from 17.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Now here's Ingram. And the rejection by Giannis. The shot from 20. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
James against Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. And again unable to change the momentum here. James. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making GA look all too easy right now. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, it's likely you'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Here's MP. Feet away. Pick and go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. But you did it. You're in the starting line.
Good, MP.
number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
And with the East looking wide open, Shams, the Cavs, one of those teams poised to capitalize.
Yeah, this is a team that's going to start year 2 under Coach Kenny Atkinson, and they've got the structure, they've got the pieces, and clearly the scar tissue the last couple of years, where they can get some motivation here and make a real run to the top in the Eastern Conference.
But you know, Cleveland is desperate to have a winner once again.
Yeah, and this team can finally be the ones to do it without LeBron James in the mix.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. And it's MP in at the 1. You know, the other day, I was checking out the match.
Oh, hard on that one, B.A. Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Here's MP, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in the European Championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
And Shams, with younger teams like OKC taking the reins, new stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether it's Joe
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Garland, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. From deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. MP with it. Guarded now by Ball. Oh, wasted no time on that one. James has got 12 points.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. We're seeing it right now.
Now Milwaukee moving it up. 1:41 left in the first quarter. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Garland. They need this. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. The 3 is up. And MP with a basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. James has got 20 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in in for Jared Allen. Greg comes in for Evan Mobley. Struess, he's checked in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Garland. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Sims, he's checked in for Turner. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Trent. MP outside. Let's go with a three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
The kick out to Nance. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's James. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. 25 points for MP.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
To the middle. 4 seconds left. And Ball throws it down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
From deep, MP. Just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter. Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. He's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Craig. Hunter's checked in for Struess. And Garland is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
On the court right now for the Bucks. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. MP is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Turner in at the 5.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 30.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Mobley outside. Here's Hunter from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Hunter's got 8 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A long-range hit from MP.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here.
Wow. Get him, Jared Allen.
James deciding where to go with it. The 3-ball. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Pass to Hunter. Mobley on the screen. And he lobs it up top. And Mobley throws it down.
Talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
A deep 3 from MP. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Left side Garland launches a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's James, and he knocks the jumper down. James has got 38 points.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Garland. And Turner with the block. MP getting it done for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
when I look at the Bucks, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. This game presents a new challenge.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Bucks.
As a team, you love it.
That does it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now. Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities are plenty the way the game is played now.
Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. And it's Garland in at the 1. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Hunter on the wing. Trent against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, that was the right move by Garland. Sending the ball back out instead of forcing something inside.
Here's MP. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
It's good.
Good solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
The Bucks leading by 6. MP outside. Over Garland, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
They're just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level. They don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Mitchell.
And they just continue to dominate the boards. Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the bucket is good.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Out to the wing. Here's Mobley. Cleveland again missing. The Bucks leading by 10. Here's James. And it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Allen, the pass to Ball. The kick to Hunter. Allen on the wing. Turner covers. And he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Turner. James against Ball. MP shot is off.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Here's Ball. Plenty of space. Gets a very good look and converts. Ball's got 10.
Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game. With his height and touch, he's got great confidence with the in-between game.
Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Craig comes in for Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Darius Garland. Milwaukee also changed it up. Portis comes in for Turner. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Kuzma, and it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. Craig with a screen on Smith. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you got to admire really how smoothly Ball takes over games with the scoring. I mean, he knows he can pretty much get his shot off at any time from any spot.
James outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And there it is for him. James has got 17 points here in the second half.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Up again. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large? Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good.
Here we go, fans. It's fourth quarter time. It all comes down.
Leaders will go for a different look here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Craig. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Ball. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And James is subbed in for Anthony. Milwaukee leading by 13. Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. And it's MP in at the point guard position.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
MP against Garland. James outside. Puts up a deep three. Allen rips down the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now Mobley. Oh, he can't get the layup.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but...
Oh, another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Kuzma against Hunter. Here's Allen. Oh, he jammed it.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen loses energy and teammates feed off of it.
The Bucks leading by 12. Now, here is James. From downtown. And again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
1:36 left in the fourth. That's what he wanted.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
James fires. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped... And good! There's another!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
That one goes! Yes, sir!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
He launches. Yes, sir, with the three. They led by as many as 18. MP, another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, PA. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long.